All right, one more. One more. You get your way. I like this guy a lot. It's Abbreviated Reviews, Star Citizen 3.17.4, Corsair, Cutter, and a little bit of butter. All right, this channel's so funny.
Have passed since 317 and 3 months since we last explored. Nearly 6 months have passed since 317 and 3 months since we last explored the reaches of Stanton in 317.2. So you know it's finally time for the content-filled, mind-blowing update we've all been waiting for. Star Citizen Alpha 317.4. While this update may be best described as 318, it does have just enough content for me to stretch into a video summarizing it in elaborate and frivolous detail. Let's start out with the most important reason this update exists. It's finally time once again to venture into the world of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. The time of year when we get to pretend an in-game event isn't just an excuse to sell us more spaceships that we don't need by any stretch of the digital imagination within which we live.
Exactly.
This year they're departing from another reiteration of the same venue by having Drake take over the same venue and perform the dramatic transition of making everything red. After you finish trying on shirts and hats in your underwear, carefully make your way to the elevators where you can check out the schedule and see which ship manufacturer will be trying to sell you a new flying chunk of metal on the show floor. The first up will be the red-tinted sponsors of this event and the only people to bother bringing anything new to the table, Drake Interplanetary.
Wait,
They'll
they
fill
did
the
bring
huge
new
main
stuff.
stage with one awkward Drake Caterpillar and for some reason 3 slightly different colors of the all-new Drake Corsair. This multi-crew exploration ship lets you blaze new trails into the unknown and brings enough firepower to kill anything and everything you discover alive. Coming stock with 4 size 4 weapons and 2 size 3 just for the pilot alone, along with 8 missiles and 3 more turrets all fully capable of pointing at forward targets, you'll be exploring the inside of any ship that crosses your path. But it's not just about firepower. This sideways Y-wing design allows you to look awkward and unwieldy at almost every angle. And you can even fold those crazy wings up to give you that classic sailboat look and make entering hangars an exciting new challenge. Inside you'll find a cargo bay with ample room for 72 SCU of important exploration boxes or vehicles, as well as giant floodlights you can use to blind tailgaters. Further in you'll discover this weird circle room of doors that gives you access to the docking room featuring 4 closets with unique built-in butt plug holsters and this airlock hatch you'll have to dangle into the vacuum of space to close once opened. Beyond yet another door, you'll encounter that classic Drake design of people shouldn't live here and the dark and somehow always dirty-looking kitchenette and exceptionally functional shitter shower. 3 cozy rooms are also accessible for you or your crew to spend evenings praying these thin metal walls don't rip open and instantly kill you in your sleep. Through another door, you can access part of the infinite firepower of the Corsair with mirrored turrets adorning the sides of the hull. The final door leads to the cockpit where the extravagant captain's quarters greets you on the left and the pilot and co-pilot seats quietly await your permanently clenched asses. When you've explored the universe and made known the unknown, you can hop out of your asymmetrical gunboat coffin by taking the central elevator down to the ground or up to the roof where you can get out and be on the roof.
It's
but before you leap into the void, you might want to make your way back to the expo and explore just a bit more. Down past this field of grazing mules, you'll find a giant hologram of everyone's favorite Hot Topic carrier that will forever be just beyond the horizon, the Kraken. In another hall, my sweet child of salvage teases us once more as we embrace the nearly realized dream of the Vulture.
Look, another
But
idiot
the star of the
scale.
show is this thick-ass boy that came rolling out of the shadows, the Drake Cutter. This baby Cutlass may not have the firepower of its big brother and has to compensate for its brick-like aerodynamics with multiple forward thrusters, but it makes up for its shortcomings with a feature that will make you want to throw that Avenger Titan right in the trash.
What?
A bathroom right beside your bed.
Yes.
It even has armored plates you can use to cover your windows to keep you safe and sound even in the rough neighborhoods of Pyro. You may only have 4 SCU of cargo space so you can keep the path clear for your only entrance, but that doesn't mean you can't shove some vehicles in the rear entry of this wide-hip ship. The Greycat PDV fits with room to spare in case you want to have a golf outing on Hurston.
There you go.
You can even squeeze another classic and still useless vehicle in there, the Drake Mule, assuming you don't have to fly the ship. You might even be able to fit a Greycat Steve, but I forgot that you could only have 3 ships spawn, but if the Mule fits, this probably does too in a similar janky half-ass way.
Yep,
you may be wondering, who is this Greycat Steve and why am I trying to shove him in my chubby ship? Well, this is the all-new Power Wheels version of the Tumbril Cyclone, ready to fit in smaller ships and let you haul ass another person and a couple of boxes with the wind in your hair and frigid temperatures slowly killing you. Star Citizen Alpha 317.4, the update that explores this game's richest pastime, looking at spaceships you can't afford. If you'd like to see more information about previous updates in an almost informative way, check out my other Star Citizen videos here.
Love this guy's channel. Love this guy's channel. I'm going to link it. As always, links are in the description for everyone. But here it is in Twitch chat, dude. Love it. Abbreviated. Thank you very much for another awesome 317.4 update.